What's up, guys? AJ here from TeamOverKill. Man, what a night of fights. Man, it's just both underdogs taking the W. How impressive was that? Especially Misha doing her thing. Last minute, she only had 1 minute left in the fight off of the 5th round. Man, this is so insane. You know, like what I said, you know, in MMA, anything could happen. It's not necessarily what skills you have, it's how the situation arises and how you take advantage of it. And like what I said, if you guys watch Holly Holmes and Misha Tate, the first round I gave that round to Holly Holmes. Second round, Misha clearly won that one. Definitely got her down to the ground. And I like what I said, most strikers hate to fight off their back, and that's what was happening with Holly Holm, and she almost got submitted in the second round. Third and fourth round, Holly Holm started to pick things up, stuffing Misha Tate's takedown, and she was on point with her kicks, especially that the side kick where she did her 1-2 side kick, just to create some distance, so it keeps Misha Tate from trying to get a hold of her. But the 5th round, I had Holly Holm. She was winning the 5th round until the very last minute. Like what I said, most fighters, most strikers, they like to move north to south and east to west. They don't fight too much diagonal fighting. What I mean is that they're so used to and so keen moving forward and backwards, or either left to right. You know, as soon as I seen Misha Tate trying to create angles so that way she could try to get a takedown, and that last takedown she came from an angle. If you guys watch the highlight, she sidestepped and came in from the left side, I believe, on the left side, and straight down and grab her down and pull her down. Then from there, she was really fighting to keep a hold of Holly Holm. Then she finally got her back. Then you seen what happened. She got her up in the cage. Holly Holm tried to stand up. And the worst thing you could do if you get a rear naked chokehold is to flip the person over. Remember, gravity, right? So if you're flipping somebody over, someone's hanging onto your neck, and you flip the whole body over, guess what happened to your neck? It get pulled up, and guess what? It makes the choke even tighter. And that's what happened, you know? And like I said, don't take anything away from Holly Holm. She has a heart of a champion. You seen at the end, she refused to tap, and she just passed out. But you know what? That was a great fight, and like I said, just pretty much the underdog doing her thing. And I told you guys on the video, if it ended up on the ground, Misha Tate will get the win. All right, now let's get to Conor and Nate. And like I said, wow, what a fight, man! This is like, I mean, the first 2 rounds, Conor was doing his thing. He's fighting from different angles, doing his kicks, showing no respect to Nate's punching power, which most likely you guys already knew that's his style. You know, he's pretty much no respect to anybody once he gets in the ring. Like what I said, he was showboating, you know, and personally I think that, you know, he gassed himself out trying to like knock Nate's head off, and I think that's what happened. If you guys watch the fight tonight, and he looked really gassed out on the 3rd round. And you know, I think not like training, he was training for 155, and you know, when you try to jump up another 15 pounds, you know, your body's not used to it. Remember I tell you guys, like when you're training, you have to create some sort of muscle memory to have your body used to at that weight level if you're gonna fight at that weight level, especially carrying your arms. And you know, you got to keep in mind 5-minute rounds. And you got to understand too, I think, you know, if he had more time to train at 170 pounds, it would have went the distance. But if not, knocking out Nate. But listen, I'm not going to make up excuses for McGregor. I thought it was too much of a weight difference. You know, he should have said, you know what, let's fight at 155 instead of 170. And, you know, I guess Nate Diaz was smart. He said, you know what, I'm already at 170. I'm not coming down. And that's what happened. Like, what happens, it takes too much of a toll. especially when you're going through and trying to knock somebody's head off, especially, at that weight class. And, like what I said, Nate Diaz, his bread and butter is jiu-jitsu. His boxing helps him get them down to the floor. And that's what happened tonight. And like what I said, Diaz was getting tagged. His face was bloodied up. But definitely, you can't take nothing away from Nate. Like what I said in my last video, Nate has some skills on his hands. I just said he was just going to be slow compared to McGregor. And, personally, if you guys watched the fight, I think McGregor gassed out. I'll be honest with you. That's what I saw. Maybe it's just me, but that's in my personal opinion. He gassed himself out because you notice he came out and I think right before he got tagged, you see him dropping his hands. He's getting all sloppy, throwing those punches, and like what I said, his kicks. You know what I mean? It just got really sloppy in the third round, and I kind of figured out he's already gassed. But anyways, it was a great fight tonight. It was very exciting. Both underdogs winning. Congratulations, Misha. Congratulations, Nate Diaz doing his thing. The Stockton Thug and Cupcake. Finally, after how many years of waiting to be the champ, so I'm excited for her. Like I said, tonight there was a lot of undercards as well. It was really good fights as well. So, but anyways, I just want to bring this do a recap of the fight. So, like what I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, my commentary, and doing the recap of tonight's fight as well. And like what I said, what a night of fights, man. 2 underdogs winning, man. It's unbelievable. But anyways, thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe. Leave your comments in below.
Blah, blah, blah.